I got an appointment for my New Jersey clients with a nonprofit organization. They have 19 employees. They're all in the cloud. They have one location. They're working with an external MSP right now that they're in contract with. I talked to them about penetration tests and just having a backup and reviewing sources. He said, yeah, that'd be great. So we scheduled an appointment for the 16th at 9 a.m. to meet with them over Teams.
Just got one for my DC client. It was with this law firm. We were looking to make an introduction. She's open to accepting some more information. She wants to compare it with her current service for her evaluating period. It's about 15 users, somewhere between 10 and 20. Should be a pretty good one.
I got my third appointment this week for one of my Janitorial clients. Is 7,500 square foot. They currently do not have a janitorial service, so they're looking at costs. And pretty excited, we're going to go out there next week.
I made one for my roofing client in Arkansas. There's an apartment complex down there. 33 buildings. Overall is an average of 1,700 square foot per building, so it's about 56,000 square feet total. We're coming out Tuesday looking for leaks, seeing where they need repairs, so it should be a pretty good one.
Alright, so we got a great one for one of my IT clients in California. We have over 20 users, spoke with the CEO. They haven't run an evaluation, a comparison in a long time. So we're ready to modernize, update a few things. We're excited to meet with them at the end of the month.
No, for my client out in Cincinnati with the manufacturer, about 35 users, one location, 3 servers, looking to have a conversation around all of their managed services. They're pretty happy with their current setup, but they're willing to hear out our cybersecurity and compliance. They're looking to vamp up their cybersecurity, so it should be a pretty good meeting.
Just got one from my payment processing client. I've talked to the guy a couple times. Last time was in August. They recently adopted a new payment processing system, and he was pretty happy with it. When we talked in August, when we talked today, he said that he was happy with the system, but that the costs were much higher than he anticipated. And I said, well, perfect reason for the meeting. What we do is save people money. That's our number one thing. Our systems work great too, but what we really save people a lot of money. And he kind of wasn't sure if he wanted to wait till spring or if he wanted to, wasn't sure what he wanted to do. And I said, hey, let's have the meeting, and if it's not a good fit, then we won't bother you anymore. And he was like, oh, perfect, we'll do it then. So the meeting's set for next Monday.
You want to kick us off?
Yes, we got 2 for staffing today. One was a company that needs additional machinists. They've been having issues with hiring them in. Never looked into staffing before, so got them connected. It's in a new area for them. First one there, and then the second one is a True Value franchise. They are authorized to make decisions there for their staffing. Never looked into it before, and are going to need a new full-time employee in a couple months. We got them connected, ready to roll.
Very nice. Who else? Nick?
Okay, just snagged one for a realty company. They have this foreclosure ranch in Creve Coeur, and I had been communicating with this guy, and it was one of those, oh, I'm on the phone, can I email you this? And so I kept after it and just quickly booked it to just now. And he says there's noticeable damage to the shingles. He's leaning towards getting a full replacement, but he kind of wants our expert assessment, and that leaves one appointment for each of my clients for this first week of January. And R&K closed and completed a $1,000 project, a small little corner leak in an assisted living facility. And then they got another project at the same facility for $13,250, and that's coming later. Some other proposals, but I don't remember the details about those.
Alright, so I snagged one inbound call from the COO/IT director of a benefits management company in Columbia, Illinois, 100 users, 10 servers on site. They want someone to take a look at their servers and their computers, and they use an outside contractor for cybersecurity and firewall maintenance, so we're going in to give a quote about that mainly. That's set over Teams because the COO is at Lake all week next week for 1 p.m. Wednesday. And I just got off the phone with the guy who was talking my ear off in Illinois. He's going to be part of that site visit up to Rockford, so Matt will have 3 appointments in one day.
Hey! That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
They're all like right next to it. It's like a business.
additional. Yeah, so he's going to be driving around Rockford. He's going to put a lot of miles on the old Stank, but yeah. Mace?
I'm pretty sure Ryan had some.
Oh yeah, I had 2 appointments for my guy in Louisville. The first one was with a American Legion. The roof was flooded, so we set that one for next week Tuesday. And then the other one was an apartment complex with 5 buildings. They're having a lot of leaks, so it's like 50,000 square feet, and I set that one for Thursday.
I want to hear from Clayton. This guy, he's on fire this week. How many have? 6?
6, yeah. 6. I just got one 10 minutes ago for Greenway, 30,000 square foot manufacturer. Talked to the plant manager going out on Tuesday just for the energy assessment there. And then got appointments for every other client, and then Riverwind's been popping off. Got 3 for them already first of the week, so yeah, more to come from every
Coming for that belt, dude. Coming for that belt. I've been taking. How many do you have this week?
Ooh, tensions are rising.
Who else?
I got one for my payment processor. It was a lead weight from August. The guy in August, he was like, oh, we got a new processor. It's going pretty good, but welcome to follow up. So I talked to him today, and he said that it was going awesome, but the price wasn't quite where he wanted it to be. And I was like, oh, great, that's what we do. We save people money. And so he took me.
Sweet. One more quick one. I want to hear from Eddie. Connor, let's hear it. Hey,
Yeah, I just got one for my DC client. It was a law firm, between 10 and 20 users. They would just want some information for some comparisons when the evaluation period's coming up, so we've got it scheduled out for next month.
Good job. Cool. What about any additional updates on proposals, closed deals? I know we hit some of them already. Any additional ones?
Here it is.
Clayton Beers?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an appointment that I set up, kind of forgot about it. Set it up in mid-November. It was a church we'd been trying to call for like 8 months. We'd never talked to anybody. We talked to a lady there who ended up being the director of operations. Said, yep, we want to take a look. We set it up, contacted Joe and said that it closed for about, what was it, $2,400?
Like, yeah. He's like, yeah, I got a check for $2,000. Who gets it?
So, yeah, pretty cool. It was cool news. So. Let's see, I picked up 2 today. One for my IT client in Columbia, Missouri. I called a benefits provider for like companies like health insurance and stuff like that. 100 users, 10 servers, contracted out cybersecurity. IT director was interested in talking about mostly cybersecurity, but perhaps some hardware stuff as well. And then another one for my solar client, 14,000 square foot commercial space. Had done energy improvements before, hadn't seen the total bill reduction that they wanted. New solar was high value in Illinois. Agreed to a meeting Thursday, January 10th.
I got 2 appointments this morning for my client in Louisville. The first one is with an American Legion out there in Indiana. I spoke with them 2 or 3 days ago. They said they had a flood on their roof actually, so it was sit water. So we're going out there next Tuesday at 10 to make sure they're taken care of. The next appointment was with an apartment complex. There's 5 different buildings out there. The roof's pretty old. It's shingle roofing, so the life's around 5 to 8 years, but it's been on there for like 12. So we're going out there next Thursday, and we're gonna give them a quote on the damages.
We've got 2 good ones for one of our staffing recruiting clients in Atlanta. One, they were looking for a machinist. They've been having a hard time filling that role. We got them connected with the owner. We're going to be ready to go there. The other one is a hardware store. They haven't really had any issues immediately with hiring, but they know what the stress is like from some of the staffing craziness over the last few years. They're going to be looking to bring on another full-time store associate in the future. We're excited to help them out for it.
Yeah, so got one today for my roofing client in Omaha, Nebraska. It's actually a storage facility. Got to the property manager over there. They have 6 buildings. One of them is a warehouse with a TPO roof, and then it's got 5 5 other storage facilities next to it with a metal roof, all totaling about 54,000 square feet. So we're going to go out there Monday, pretty quick turnaround. So excited for that and see if we can help them out. So should be a good one.
I got one today for my roofing client in Oklahoma. I called a gun store and got the owner on the phone, said there's active leaks going on, and asked for if we could come out next week, drop off a quote. So we'll be stopping there Thursday, going up on the roof, figuring out what's going on, getting a quote on a repair job.